You don't always have to go to Pinterest. Just open your eyes and look around. You will find so many things that you cannot pin in your board, but you can literally live those moments. This is your official invite to step into your It Girl era. I am Nisha, your mindset coach, entrepreneur, and virtual bestie. Whether you are on your hot girl walk, passing up your business, or just sipping coffee in bed, this podcast is here to fuel your glow up with productivity hacks, mindset shifts, and intentional living. Ready to level up? Let's do this. Hey love, welcome back to It Girl Diary podcast, your space for intentional living, glow ups, and reclaiming main character energy. We are on the episode 7 of 8-part series, and today it's such a special one. I know it's been a way too long, and at this point I don't even have excuses to defend myself, and I really don't want to, because I wasn't consistent enough. I wasn't disciplined enough. I don't know if we can use the word discipline enough, because so much has happened in last 2 weeks, and like it's not just my professional life but also in the personal life. Like so much has happened and I wasn't able to focus for almost 2 weeks, and this week I finally felt like myself. Like from this Monday I was present at work, like mentally and physically, and before that for almost 2 weeks I was in the office but I wasn't paying attention, I wasn't focused enough, I wasn't even completing my to-do list even though I was in front of my laptop the whole time. It was just a weird phase, and today it is Friday 8 p.m, so you can imagine I am literally and honestly back with my heart and soul, and I really wanted to record this episode. I am not even recording the video podcast because I just wanted to sit and speak. And honestly, I'm just loving this my podcasting era where I can just sit and talk for 30 minutes with you guys. It is just different experience for me. So yeah, let's do this. I promise you guys that I won't ever take a break for at least a year after this, and I'm just promising you here that I will upload 2 episodes every single week from now on. You can call out my names, say anything you want if I miss that. But I am going to promise you that even if I won't be able to upload the video podcast, I will upload audio podcast at least every single week. And that too 2 episode, Monday and Thursday, as I've said earlier. So let's do this. For the 7th and 8th episode is going to be the audio podcast, and after that we will continue with the video podcast. And today's episode is really special for me because I am really living this episode this entire week. As I said earlier, I was going through something, and now that I am back because of this only thing. So let's talk about how to romanticize the ordinary and start living like your life is the movie. I know everyone is milking this romanticize your life on Instagram, Pinterest, and almost everywhere. But whoever says romanticize, everyone is showing that red LED mask and expensive candles and whatnot. It is all good. I would love to spend something on that, but every day we don't have that. So I'm going to tell you a few things that will help you to romanticize every single day, and you won't even have to spend a single rupee on that. And that's going to be my promise for this episode. So let's get started with this. Main characters don't wait for the plot twist, they create them. And by plot twist, I don't mean you have to create something dramatic. Plot twist could be the positive plot twist, like the glow up montage you are waiting for, you can create it. The cozy moment with coffee and music, you can choose it every day. Your life doesn't need to be perfect to be beautiful, it just needs your attention. And let me take you back to the time where I was feeling super disconnected, uninspired, burnout, and honestly little lonely because of all the things that happened in professional and personal life. In professionally, it was really good. We have hired new people and new team members, and everyone is so talented, and everyone loves working at social bulking. But in personal life, it was also the next step for me. In personal life, it was unexpected, but sometimes you have to do what you have to do, so it just shocked me a little bit, and it was so difficult for me to get back into my routine, to enjoy my life, to be present at work or even in my morning routine. I missed gym for 2 weeks, and from this Monday, touch wood, I'm going back to the gym and everything. But one morning, in fact last Sunday, instead of rushing into work or numbing out with the Instagram or even a Pinterest, I just kept my mobile aside and I made coffee slowly. I because I was just so tired of everything that I was just craving coffee. So no one was home. I was alone. So I made coffee slowly. I played my It Girl playlist, like I have it on Spotify because I always listen to that while I'm taking a shower or just going for a walk in the evening. I have that It Girl playlist. So I played that in the background. Then I did everything shower, like I washed my hair, did the shaving, and had the little face mask. It was actually a sheet mask, if I'm being honest. And I had that sheet mask because I got free on Nika. I got like 6 of them for free. It was just amazing. Okay, coming back to the topic. When I had that sheet mask, had the coffee, and it was like a solo date for me. It felt like that because I was alone and I was doing all these things which I enjoy. Once I had the shower, like I did my hair wash and everything, I blow dried my hair and I got ready. As I said, went to the Nika, so I did the new makeup routine, which is really good. I would share it on Instagram sometime. And that tiny shift, it changed everything, because suddenly life wasn't something I was rushing through, it was something I was in. Like I was literally in my life after 2 or 3 weeks. I was present in the moments I was doing, because before that I wasn't even looking at my laptop. Like I was sitting on my desk, but I wasn't really working. I wasn't even eating really nice. I wasn't even present while I was having my meals. And that tiny shift where I was in my life, it was everything. And that's what today's episode is about: romanticizing the ordinary, slowing down to find the sacred in the small things, and building a main character world right where you are. And I can assure you, you don't need Paris trips, aesthetic outfits, or cinematic apartment. Obviously, that would really help me, but sometimes it's just not feasible for us, whether it's financially or time wise, it's just not feasible. What you really need is presence. And just start asking, am I looking for beauty or creating it? Am I participating in life or just watching it go by? When you make a breakfast with that, music in background, when you take a walk or narrate your own thoughts like a movie voiceover, when you show up for yourself because you deserve it, not because someone's watching. And that's the main character energy I'm talking about. Most of the time these things happens when you watch a movie or something, and when that girls are going out for the shopping, or they are having a lunch, or they are sitting in cozy apartment on Saturday night, and they're enjoying their lives, and you just think about it, like you just have this thought that this is so fun, when can I have this in my life? And when you actually go out having that girls dinner or having that house party or something, you are on your phone. When you actually get to live those dream life from the movies, you don't even pay attention, you are not even present. You are somewhere, you may be talking to your boyfriend, you are talking with your family, or just scrolling on Instagram or whatever. You are not present. You are missing out so much in life. Like, not just you, even I was missing out so much in my life, that even when we have those main character movie moments in our life, we are not witnessing that, but we spend 3 hours on watching someone else's movie. Why? Just ask yourself, why are we not present? Am I not loving this? If we are not loving your company, you can change it. You can always change anything in your life, any aspect, not just friends, but also the outfit, the looks, the makeup, everything. You just have to decide. You just have to be present to even get to that point. And obviously, I'm going to give you some journal prompts, because that's what we do here. Take out your notebook and write What's beautiful about today? List the light on your face, the quiet, the coffee, the moment you didn't rush. Anything could be beautiful. Today I felt, not today, actually it was yesterday, today it was raining. Yesterday I felt that sunset was so beautiful after 3 or 4 months. Everything was gloomy for almost 4 months, and all of a sudden I can see this orange purple pinkish sunset. It was so beautiful. Just find out this moment which has beauty in those. You don't always have to go to Pinterest. Just open your eyes and look around. You will find so many things that you cannot pin in your board, but you can literally live those moments. And next, how would I act if I were the star of a movie? How would you walk? How would you speak? Decorate your space or show up on Instagram? Let that version lead. It could be anything. Just imagine you are Blair from Gossip Girl. I know I keep coming back to that because I just see her as a main character. I don't know why. Or there is this Lara Cameron from the book Starshine Down. I just love her. It had some weird plot twist in the movie, but if you see her as the character, it is just mind blowing. So you can ask yourself, if I was that person today, how would I walk? How would I speak? Would I even dress like that? Would I even sit like this? If you are right now just sitting like a potato on couch, just scrolling on Instagram, if you were main character, if you were to cast in the movie as you, would you even watch yourself? Would you even watch your movie? If the answer is no, we need to take some actions, girl, because we are not going to continue this, because if you change this today, your life will be different by the end of 2025. You will have almost everything that you wanted, and even if you can't see that in the 3D, you will be living the happy, joyful and content life, and that's what we are going to do, and that's why this podcast is here. And if you look into the mirror today and if you see, oh my god, if I was working from home today, but I didn't comb my hair, I didn't do my skincare, would you watch that movie of the main character? It would be a flop show. You watch all these girly movies with the boss babe energy and just the magnetism and aura. Why? Do you know why? Because they all look put together. Because that is the version you want to be. That's why you look at that series. Because you look yourself into that. You look your life into that. But you're not even lifting your finger to believe like that. You don't even comb your hairs every day. And you want to romanticize your life. I know this is harsh. This is very harsh, but this is the reality. If you want to live like the main character, if you want to live like the movie star or the celebrity or influencer, whoever you look up to, you have to start taking action from the second you wake up. As soon as you wake up, you have to make your bed, because you know what? That movie character's bedroom is not filled with the clothes, not filled with the dirty laundry. Her room is very clean. She makes her bed as soon as she wakes up. She goes to the gym to look like that. Even if you can't do the gym, do home workouts. She looks like that because she has the skincare routine. She takes care of her skin, hair and makeup, everything. Recently I have started doing the full face makeup, where I got the foundation and whatnot, and it just makes me feel so different. And as long as I have that makeup on my face, I feel like this boss babe, where I know I have that different energy, different aura and different magnetism, where I take decision like this. It's just the switch that I felt. You don't have to do the full face makeup. You can just apply skincare, lip balm and that's it. But if you feel good within, everyone around you can sense it. And every single action that you take will have that energy. And next I'm going to give you the action step. I insist you to do this journaling today only, and next action steps are very easy, but it will help you tremendously. And we are going to make this real. It is not just a dream, and it is not that far away to live like the movie star. It can happen overnight if you take actions. So first thing, I want you to create the main character playlist. Pick up 10 songs that makes you feel magnetic. Play them while cleaning, getting ready, walking, anything, cooking. You are setting the vibe, creating the soundtrack to your life. As I said, I also have a It Girl playlist. I can tell you few songs out of that. Someone to You is really good. I love that song. Then next is, I have few from Seven Rings Energy by Ariana. Then I have multiple songs. If you want, I can link my playlist. But just create that playlist, and I also use this playlist while I'm taking a shower because it just feels good. When you play these songs, you should step into that version. You should feel that magnetism from within. Second, slow down and film one moment per day. Nothing fancy, just you, your tea, coffee, matcha pouring, your skincare, your walk. Just romanticize it. List down all the things that you do every single day and just romanticizing it. Even if you commute to your work or school, have fun with it. Imagine what would Rory do in Gilmore Girls. Even when she had like 30-minute travel to her school to Chilton, she used to read because it was her way of romanticizing that ride. What could you do in your life? It could be anything, even the simple mundane task. Just be present and be in that moment. You will start enjoying that and you won't feel it like the mundane or boring anymore. Romanticize it, film it like a scene, no audience needed, just the proof that you were there and it was beautiful. Third, create a Sunday reset ritual. Oh my god, I cannot press this enough. Pick 3 things that make you feel aligned. It could be clean your space, wash your sheets, light a candle and plan your week. This becomes your scene change, the ritual that grounds the plot line. For me, I do all these 3 things every single Sunday. I don't know, I don't even plan this anymore. It just happens. I need to have clean clothes throughout the week, and for my skincare, as a part of my skincare, I wash the bed sheet and pillow cover because it just keeps your skin good if you don't have dirt on your sheets. And I don't usually light the candle anymore, but I plan my week every single week. I have to have some plan of the week in my mind, else it gets so overwhelming for me. Just take these 3 actions, do the journaling which we talked about. I just wanted to tell you this, that your life doesn't need to be bigger, it just need to be yours. It is going to be uniquely yours, and when you make it unique to you, you feel like that main character, you feel like that diva. I know you have your life which is unique, and I would love to watch it. If you want to share something with me, you can drop a message on Instagram, because just imagine you go to school or you go to your work and then you come back, make dinner, watch a movie or something. This is so much fun and you are not even present sometimes. So start showing up like you are already in the best chapter, because you are, trust me. And tomorrow is going to be our final episode in this 8-part series. We are closing it with your big picture vision. No more shrinking, we are locking in the next level you. Until then, keep glowing in the small moments. With love and caffeine, Nisha. This podcast is produced by Social Bulking.